So we'll start with, because it's the first one in the list, Database Detective Minor Crimes Division. Which, it looks like it was drawn in paint. I don't know. I also don't know how long these demos are. And I'm going to have to take everything over to the second monitor, so you're going to have to give me a minute. Oh my god, it's starting already!
Hey there, recruit. Welcome to the Minor Crimes Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This is your first day as a database detective, correct?
Yes.
You know, not many people sign up for this job, and between you and me, we need all the help we can get. These days, people seem to think they can commit all the minor crimes they want. Littering, shoplifting, jaywalking, just disregarding the delicate balance of law and order, tearing down the social contract that ties us all together. But that's where we come in. We're here to stop those who think they can get away with the little things. Things that people might not think are a big deal. But the road to hell is paved one brick at a time. Think about it. One day, someone accidentally leaves some paint on private property. No big deal, they might think, until they realize, if I can get away with that, what else can I get away with? And then they'll start thinking they can get away with killing our innocent women and children, abducting them from the cover of night, and ripping their flesh from limb to limb, all because we let them get away with something they shouldn't have. And that's what we have here. We caught a group of suspects around the sidewalk in Bleecker Street that was vandalized with paint. I've downloaded the suspect data into your desktop. This should be a good first case for you, Detective. We'll need you to figure out who was the one responsible. If we don't catch the right person, I don't even want to know what they'll get away with in the future. If you're not sure where to start, why don't you read the little instruction manual thingy that's on your computer somewhere. And that's it from me. I have some work to do, but I'll be sure to call you back when you make that first arrest. Best of luck, Detective.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Hello, Detective. So this game started right away with no screen at all. That was very troublesome. Hello. What do you want?
Hello.
I haven't seen you around before. I'm an intern from the Mole Man department, here to help out. Want me to show you around? Yes, please. You should start by checking your messages if you haven't already. It's always a good idea to listen to authority figures. Okay. Was this my messages? That was my messages. I was thinking it was going to be email. My bad. Once you got the debrief, you should go through the pieces of evidence we've collected for you. Most of the time, you should also be provided some data related to your case. Think of this data as another important piece of evidence. There's usually a lot of data to go through. Use this application to write a SQL query to fetch the specific data you want. You probably won't need that for your current case, though. Okay, I have no experience writing SQL. Not sure what a SQL query is? No worries, just read through this helpful textbook to learn more. Once you're confident about who the perpetrator is, just fill out the arrest warrant using this icon to finish the case. That's all for now. Okay. We're not really gonna... Hello. You need any help? Click on my face. Okay. Oh my god. Chapter 1, how to use a computer. No, thank you. New chapters will be available after more cases. Okay, I don't want to look at that. That's too much reading. Let's look at the clues. Look at suspect 1. He's so cute. Okay, he couldn't have done it. He's too cute. Look at suspect 2. Looks tired. Wait, what is the crime? Did I miss? What's the crime? Vandalism? It was vandalism. Okay, who looks like they vandalized, which actually just looks like they dropped blue paint on the ground, which I think is what he said in his voicemail. Okay, suspicious. Suspicious. Well, okay, well, this person's covered in blue paint. So, I mean, I feel like the game might be trying to throw us off the case. But for my dollar, that might be a pretty good clue. But we'll save our judgment. We'll save our judgment. Okay, suspects. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta cross-reference. Hold on, guys. We're cross-referencing. We get to find out who this cute little guy is. Jay Thompson. He's a child. His occupation is child. Laura Stevens. Her occupation is retired. Leonard Burns is a banker. He looks like a pastor. Was he in a tuxedo? Who's to say? And then this is the 1435. John Painterson is a painter. I'm going to say John Painterson. Am I sure this is who I want to arrest? Yeah. We did it!
Okay, that one was pretty obvious, but hey, you solved your first case.
Thank you.
And don't worry, the perp is on his way right now to be rehabilitated. Oh, we'll never see him again. Oh, we also got a new case for you. Seems like someone wanted to litter on the campus of our local elementary school this morning.
Oh no.
Our suspect threw away what looks like an ID card. Their name is scratched off, but we have a hunch. Call it a sneaking suspicion that the suspect we're looking for is a teacher in the school that we found the ID card from. To think that a criminal like this might be with children at this current moment. Just disgusting. We managed to get you a list of every teacher who works there. Our suspect should be in there somewhere. You'll also find the littered object in the Clue Explorer, along with a sketch of the victim to motivate you to find the perpetrator of this heinous act. This case is a little harder than the previous one, so you might want to learn how to search through data properly. You can read more about this in the second chapter of the instruction manual.
I don't want to learn.
What? You don't think that sounds fun?
No.
That's what we're paying you for.
I don't want to learn it though.
We are paying you, right?
No.
Actually, don't answer that.
Okay.
I have an appointment. I'll reach back out to you when I'm finished.
I'm an adult. My brain is full. I don't want to learn any more things. Okay, litter bug. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, clues. So this is the ID card. So we just have to look for this person? Is that what we're doing? We're just looking for this person? The name is scratched out, sure. But I feel like the picture is valid. The victim, Mother Earth. The victim is Mother Earth. Okay, this is getting a little loud for my taste. I can't concentrate. I do think that people that litter, it should be illegal. If you see someone litter, you should be able to go and punch them in the back of the head and say, "Don't litter! What are you doing?" I think we should have that, like the purge, but for punching people in the head that litter. All right, clues. Yeah, she's 6'1" and 110 pounds. That, like, is that even possible? 6'1" and 110 pounds? Is she a skeleton? We're looking for a skeleton. Sure. Okay, list of teachers. Here we go. This looks exactly like work. I don't want to do this. Okay. 61 inches? It does. Okay, it is 61 inches. See here how it has height? Can I sort? I need to sort this table by all the people that are 61 inches. So we have green eyes, 61 inches, 110 weight. How do they know their weight? That's crazy. Wait, here, it's this person. right? 61 110, green eyes, Barbara Monroe. I mean, maybe. Let's learn how to write a SQL query. I don't know how to do this in real life. Imagine a claw machine at your favorite childhood carnival. Now imagine controlling that claw to grab your favorite plush toy and then dropping it below for you to pick up. Now that you're motivated with this completely unrelated example, let's talk about the select keyword and how it's used. Select is the keyword that allows you to choose from the columns you want to see the final result. Simply write the column names after the word select. For example, if I only wanted to get the first name and last name, I would write it like this, with 1 comma. The 2 select statements above would get you the same result. However, select statements usually aren't enough for the complete query. We also need to specify where the columns come from. Golly, if only we had a keyword for this. It's from. From allows you to specify which tables are okay, let's do it. I can do it with an example. This is about how I process actual things. I can't read and then do it. I have to do it. Okay, so we're selecting from teachers. So we write select. We want to know, what are we looking for? Just eye color, height, and weight? To just look at those, but then we just look at those here. Oh, we want to see, I see. Okay, well, let's just do like age. Let's just do age. Because that's, not age, weight, or height. We'll do height. Select. This means like everything, right? I think that means everything. I know that from Excel. From teachers, where height equals 61. Oh my God, look, we could just do it ourselves. Submit. Boom! Look, he's so proud of me. If you want to save your tables for later, hit the save table. Yeah, I know, I saw that, but I didn't want to, but thank you. Okay, now we could have just scrolled down with our eyes. Because there is indeed only 2 people, but there's only 1 person that has all of her things. So it has to be Barbara Monroe. But we found that out just by looking at this, because there's not that many people on this list. There's really not that many people on this list. Anyway, okay. Well, it's gonna be Barbara Monroe. She meets all of the qualifications. Let's arrest her. We're coming for you, Barbara Monroe. What if this is wrong? I'm gonna feel so dumb, because I'm very confident. Barbara Monroe. Let's do it. Yeah, that's who I want to arrest, right? Barbara Monroe, green 61 110. Arrest. Are they confirming the guilt of her? We don't need a trial. Yay! We got her! Suck it, Barbara. Don't litter.
Nice job, detective. She won't be littering anymore with her hands cuffed behind her back. Did you know that it takes up to 500 years for plastic to decompose? That 9 billion tons of litter end up in the ocean every year. Mother Nature thanks you, detective. You've given the flowers and fauna of this glorious nation another chance to live again.
Thank you.
That's why I have an even bigger case for you this time, detective.
Oh my gosh.
It's confidential.
Okay.
You can't let anyone know you're investigating this. If this leaks, it'll be bad for both me and our entire division. That's how big this next case is.
Dirty cop.
The crime happened last night in our police department, at roughly 10 p.m. It was at this late, rainy hour of the night that someone ate my sandwich. Oh, it was something I was looking forward to eating later today, but now it's gone forever. Luckily, our security cameras caught the suspect right before the act.
Oh.
Looks like it was one of us. Someone who betrayed their uniform. Someone who was supposed to be uncorrupted from the sins of this rotten world. I'll provide you a list of every officer from our division, along with a timesheet of when everyone came in and out of this building that day. Now please, right this terrible wrong that has tragically taken place in the area we all hold sacred. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have to think about what to eat for lunch.
So, if the security camera caught, what, is it not clear on the security camera? I guess not. And second, I will attest, if you have something that you've been saving that you are really looking forward to, i.e. sandwich, cookie, dessert, leftovers from a dinner you really enjoyed, and that thing gets eaten out of the fridge before you have a chance to eat it, it's really devastating. It's really devastating. So I understand. All right, clues. There's the security. Okay, don't you know who that is? You just work. You guys work together, and you don't know who that is? What if that's him? What if he ate his own sandwich and he's trying to frame someone? Oh my gosh, look at the sandwich. It had lettuce and everything. That's tough when it's a... You know, I've eaten many a single ingredient sandwich in my day. I've eaten a cheese sandwich. I've eaten a lunch meat sandwich. I've eaten whatever else you can put between two pieces of bread and call it a sandwich. When you have toppings, if there is meat and cheese, lettuce and tomato, that's like a quality sandwich. That's a quality sandwich. So I would be sad as well. Let's look at the timesheets. Oh my god, these are all just nonsensical numbers. Oh no, it's in military time. Okay. Guns issued. Security level. Does that matter? Is this security level 3? I think this means security level 3 and maybe 1 gun. That's what I'm going with. So let's look for, again, this list isn't that long. Let's look for a security level of 3 with 1 gun. It's probably Scott Evans. Let's cross-reference that. Cops. Where badge number. No, not from cops. From timesheet. Where badge number. Underscore number. Look at me, women in STEM. Is, what's his badge number? Scott Evans with 1 T. Get out of here. You're so guilty. 74086. Okay. He checked in at 9:18 in the morning and checked out at 5:32. All right. I mean, that encompasses lunchtime, so that's probably fine. Whoops, sorry. He checked in at 8:45 and checked out at 11:52. Wait, in the security footage, what time was it? It was 22:01. So it's not Scott Evans. It could be Jamar Schneider. It's probably Jamar Schneider. Arrest, please. We're gonna arrest Jamar Schneider. Okay, let's do it. Yep. He still has sandwich all over his face. Oh my god.
Wow. You actually got him. We'll make sure this scoundrel never bites into innocent sandwiches ever again. My delicious sandwich, however, will never come back. To be honest, I thought I'd feel a sense of justice knowing that a wrong has been made right, knowing that only I would be the victim of this wretched scoundrel. But that's not what I feel at all. I feel an emptiness in the pit of my stomach, where those bites of my sandwich should have been. Well, no time to waste. We got an urgent call earlier from a local hotel manager. Says we got a perp that was supposed to check out of the room at 6:30. You know what time it is now? 6:45.
Oh my god.
Luckily, we got a cold jail cell waiting for them if they still need a room.
Wonderful.
Our boys at the crime scene say that our suspect was in town to visit some conventions. They also found a lot of strange stuff in the suspect's room. Hopefully, these brochures and this photo we found of the suspect proved to be helpful. We also asked around the convention center and managed to get a list of everyone who came to the last big event. Given what we know, that's where we're gonna find who we're looking for. Now, we need to act fast. We promised the local business community that if we don't solve their case in an hour, they don't need to pay taxes. And I do not want this coming out of my paycheck.
Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna have to look at people from all these different things, all these different conventions. This has got to be the last one. All right, so we're looking at for this person. Okay. Lots of lotions, lots of lamps, lots of forms. Okay. They look delightful. Me with all my convention stuff, minus dumbbells. I only had an exact average of them anyway. So much stuff. Dear Diary, today I felt sad. I didn't win any contests. I could have won one, but I arrived too late to enter, so I couldn't attend. Another convention was over capacity. I couldn't even get in. From a quick peek, they had over 300 people. That's a fire hazard. The 2 conventions I went to were fun, though. Also, my gerbil died. R.I.P. Dorothy. Okay, so they didn't go to 2 of the conventions, right? There's 4 conventions. They only went to 2. Bureaucon, celebrate bureaucracy. Who is special guest Jim, DMV employee. Listen to his exciting stories of sorting repossession affidavits and vessel registration exemptions. You won't believe how he organizes his vehicle total loss claim settlement reports. It's alphabetically. Activities include waiting in line, meet other government form fanatics. So they went to Bureaucon, because look at all their forms. They went to this one. Bring the most government forms to win a chance to sign some paperwork. Okay, so they also probably went to LampCon because they have lamps everywhere. Look at that huge top. Bring the most lamps for a chance to take one home. Although it said I couldn't get into one. They didn't win any of the contests. They had the most forms. They had the most lamps. Oh, maybe they didn't go then. LotionCon. Free rubs for seniors. Stay moist, stay happy. Have the most bottles of lotion. Win the feeling of temporary happiness. So they were bringing lotion, lamps, and forms. Not dumbbells. Not dumbbells. Get dumb, DumbCon. Minus dumbbells. I only had an exact average of them anyways. Average of column 2 from DumbCon, right? 2. So the average was 2. So we need someone that had 2 dumbbells. Is what you're saying. Was there anyone with 2? Some people had 0. I'm not seeing a 2. Oh, there we go. There's a 2. Okay, so then we have to do... We have to find we gotta find all the things. Wait, where's the manual? We've got to go back to this one. Where it's like equal, 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 equal. So we're gonna select everybody from Dumb Con. Where Dumb's brought. Equals 2. Literally just the one person. Okay, that's great because I found that one person. Lotion Con. They were not at Lotion Con. This person. Wait, 11? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so we have 2. They went to 2, which we know they went to 2. So is this enough to like find them? To make a case? Tanya Blue? I mean, we could probably confirm that like one of them had like 300 people. Because this looks like someone named Tanya Blue. Maybe. The 2 conventions I went to were fun. All right, well, we have you at 2 conventions with the exact average of dumbbells. Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger. Let's do Anya Blue. Sure. That was not the person in the photo. That was not the person in the photo.
Detective, the suspect we arrested looks nothing like the person in the photo we found in the hotel room.
Yeah, I said that.
Whatever. I'll cover it up for you so you can start working on your next case.
Okay, thank you.
You'll need permission to use the internet for this one, so let me just first verify your credentials. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Detective, it looks like you never paid your application fee. Is this true? How did you even get here? Look, I really do appreciate you solving our previous cases, but our police division is severely underfunded as is. We can't even afford to pay anyone to make music for us. Just look at what we have available on our royalty-free music player.
I thought this sounded familiar.
Look the other way if you just go on our Steam page and pay our application fee, okay? If you want to leave any feedback there, you can do that for us too. But please, we need you.
Do you want me to beg? I'll beg. I'm literally on my knees begging right now. Please, detective, don't leave us.
Okay, thank you. We got the last one wrong. I am not inclined in this way to think in this way, which was kind of obvious. I think I probably went about it the most roundabout way that obviously wasn't correct, when we could have just written like a join table query with, we're not doing all that. I don't know how to do that. I don't currently have the time and would like to close this program. I'll be sure to apply later when I get the opportunity, but I don't know when that will happen. Nevertheless, I had a life-changing experience. I'll be sure to share this experience with every single one of my friends and family. Oh, and then it closes out immediately. So it starts with no start screen and it ends just immediately. So, yes, I agree. If you are someone who is inclined to do that sort of thing, I think you will think that's fun. I was very overwhelmed with the paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of text that it's like when someone tries to explain a board game to you and your brain shuts off and you've never heard a word in your life. That's how I felt reading that. We got the very basics down, but we didn't get much else down. 5 out of 10. Game 2, Demo 2, Desktop Explorer, an interface mystery adventure. Now, Eve, while this is not solving crimes, it's similar in that it's a desktop-based puzzle game, so I would like to give it a try. Can we turn the CRT filter off? Thank you. All right, let's go. If you are of a certain age, this looks very familiar. Select our username? Well, I mean, let's do admin, right? Oh, I don't have a password. Oh, I don't have a password. All right. Okay. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Ethernet port is completely broken. Check chronolog software. It should be in my start menu at the bottom left corner of my desktop. Okay. Chronolog. Ooh. Why is it moving by itself? For the brightest lasts in the 7 seas. Every day it becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods, and I recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There is a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password for it is your nickname. Okay. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Oh, so Guppy is the nickname. Guppy's detective log. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The password for the folder, Uncle Hal, was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. Okay. Open me. Guppy. There we go. We're installing. Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend, Pizarro. I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? Oh my god, this is old Animal Crossing. If you wouldn't play Animal Crossing for like a long time and then you went back, they'd be like, where were you? You haven't been here in 400 days and the island is dead. I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy though. Also, submenus are your friends. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know? Who knows what you might find? These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and have fun. Try to keep up and remember the details. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Okay. Thank you. Let's start with the readme file. My gosh. If a password is given to you through text, it'll be presented in the following format. Bracket password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Let's see. Let's look at the sub-menus. He said to look at, can we say, oh my God, we can save this? No, that's okay. I was just pushing buttons. We don't have to save it. Okay. Remember, if you ever need a system tip, just click that light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. I'll do my best to help you out. Okay. It's actually 7:36 p.m. in my real life. Crazy. Your hand. Cave mouth. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of the beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in the fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be an entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume the cave's name, Fortuna. That looks like a password. Let's look at the source code. Yeah, so then we can look. Word wrap. There we go. Now, HTML I am significantly more familiar with, so hopefully this will be of help. Fortuna. Can we copy paste this? We can copy paste it. Nice. Good job. Thank you. And with that, we start our adventure. Okay. Inside of cave. Wow. What a high quality photo. You can totally see what that is. And that's a torch. So helpful. So helpful. Long scroll. Chant my name, oh child, your voice will bear my fire. Can we help? When the dusk surrounds me, Inanna. Is that the password? That's too easy. Oh, control. Oh, we did it. Oh, I lighted it. I lit it. I lighted it. That's what they said would happen. What is this? I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write one about my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, she blessed us with a honey hole. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the angler trio lives on. Oh. Whoa. Wouldn't you call it a nose? What would you call it? If nobody knows, there lies the answer. Wait, we can look at this one. Wait, where's the source code? Can we not look at that? I think it's like like E-L-E, this like P-H-S, right? Because it's in these brackets. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you were holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press onto a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes of writing scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle. Say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose. The rest is lost in the paper's folded format. Oh, wait. Does this help? Making it bigger or smaller? Oh, elephant! Eliphas. Eliphas? Ah, don't you love riddles? Keep it up. Yeah, it's so great. So I needed to use the window thing to make an elephant. Okay. As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to the path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty and closed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth, and then you'll crack the code. The source code. You think, there are no lines on these cave walls. Detective or not, what am I supposed to do? Use source code. We already did this once. We need to find the password. Salve? Okay. Oh wow, look at you, Mr. Hacker over here. You're thorough. The one thing I do know how to do. I can't write SQL queries, but I do know how to do a little bit of coding. And that's not even what that really is, but thank you. I'll take the compliment. Okay. Key? Okay. I think we can get rid of this torch. I was just keeping it open. Left door. Oh. Behind left door. As you open it, you see a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. What? You see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Okay, I don't think anything funky is in here. Well, there's a right door. So can we just put the right door? Or rename it. Rename it. As you open it, you see a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this related to the other door? I mean, I would assume so. There are two doors. Watching all those detective shows has definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over the cave's wall has revealed it to be different from the others. A light push is all that it needed to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Yeah, we can't open it. However, you barely make out the word, "An image is worth 1,000 words." IMG image file. This is like a weird file. Restore file to original state. Oh. What did that do? That did nothing. Rename it. Oh, rename it. dot img. Okay. We did it! I renamed it. Every lock obeys Portonus. Okay. Portonus. Ah! What a great imagination you have. Great work, thank you. I like this one more than the other one so far. It's easier. Thank you. All right, we have an etched wall. Dare to say my name. Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. It was Destiny's Child. We've solved it. The wall is completely covered with the phrase, dare to say my name. Okay, it's serious. I shouldn't joke around. We're trying to solve a missing persons thing. The doctor suggested that I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning by writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How's that for amnesia? Oh, you have amnesia. You reshape the key to reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, dare to say my name. You know it from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call its name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyway? I don't know, but like the source code is telling us a lot of stuff, so let's see. They didn't write their name on the wall, but still, you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. Author. Oh. Wait, like in the file properties? Is that like a thing we can look at? Compress with file flattener? Why would we have to do that? Properties. Ooh, MMTT. That doesn't seem like that would be right. Oh my god, great thinking. What kind of name is that though? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What kind of name is that? Okay, we have, whoa. Scary. And a rock. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices on the wall, you are barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. Oh, like walleye, that's what you said. As you take your first step towards it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. And they behind stuff? Nope, they hid nothing in the source code this time for that. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you is the darkest passage so far. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm, while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow, you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Wait, there's a thing for hidden files. We finally get to use hidden files. Can we sort by date? Okay. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond your arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Keep out! Reaching this point must have required courage, but But going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. That seems like a password, maybe. Because it's in brackets. Is this Cassandra? Wow, nothing gets past you. Fishermen have great eyesight, I guess. Yeah, okay. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on. Only to find a contrasting scene, a calm and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. This says Rubicon. Also, this one's a stalagmite. This is a stalactite. I remember because he said stalactites hang tightly to the ceiling. They're the ones that hang down. Is this not locked? Oh. We're gonna keep this open though, just in case. Oh yeah, another flat stone. Oh, there was another one that was open that was like a leaf pattern. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you're convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely certain there is no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind the cave. Ooh. Anything for us? The stalagmite formation must have a purpose. It sounded like it might have come from the entrance. Okay, can I just go back then? Oh. Let's open this again too and like leave that one right there. I know you see me. I know you saw me. It said I'm not gonna need the internet for anything. Oh. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? I opened up the download. File outside cave was not found. Stuck until puzzle solved. Okay. There's another symbol there. Is that always there? Wait, I'm stuck. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into the new landscape. Yeah, we found... Your sense tells you there's something hidden here. You've seen stalagmites before. Yeah, Rubicon. Wait, let's look for hidden files. I'm gonna put in Rubicon. I did it! You cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird though. Why don't you stop here for today? Okay. I'm not listening at all. Today I remembered something delightful. So I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled and I couldn't shake the image of her smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and a child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? What, stepping in on his wife and kid? I don't know. Wow, that's completely different than everything we've seen, but look, there are the symbols again. And that was the symbol that was in the torch picture. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move. As if a small earthquake takes over the cave, the landscape revealed in front of you is now a long, hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural on the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. We're like looking at the source code every time. Should you take this advice literally, you've been finding strange flat stones all around the cave. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. Should you take this advice literally, you've been finding strange flat stones in the cave. Stacking stones. Maybe if we put... Balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like a prism in the light. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clear behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. Okay, that's the thing. Color lens. God, we're installing it. It's taking forever. Color me impressed. Color lens has been installed to your programs. You can access it through the start menu. Programs. What do you mean? There's no different colors? Okay, hold on. Colors. There's no different colors? What are you talking about? It seems you'll have to do something slightly different to exit this place. That's no colors, right? That's not colors. Wait, oh, yellow, filter, filter. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, so she's sad. She's a girl. And he's on fire. So that's the brother. This is his wife. And that's the kid. She's also sad. But then she's also happy. What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? Alligator. My God, we did it. How many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? Which I think would be this one, right? 14? Yes. I don't know where that other eye was, but that's okay. How did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Oh, fire. We saw that. We saw that it was fire. Good. I think we'll just say fire. Or like flames, maybe? Maybe both are okay. Fire, that worked. Who's the dead man in the box? Or on the boat? This question feels out of place. This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they're talking about? Yeah, it's his brother. Walleye. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh. You're not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? Sepher. You shouldn't be here. You won't ever forget. Do you wish to forget? Did I kill my brother to steal his wife? Fatal exception has occurred. The current session will be terminated. Restarting. Oh. That was the end of the demo. Yay! That was good. I liked that one. That one was more my cup of tea than the first one. I like when you physically do things to like delete the file, rename the file, close the window, open the window. I like that a lot.